Hello everyone. In today's session we will discuss about acceptance testing. First we will see what is meant by acceptance testing. Acceptance testing is done by the customer or by the customer representative to check whether the product is ready for use in the real life environment. Means the acceptance testing is a phase after system testing that is normally done by the customers or representative of the customers. The customer defines a set of test cases that will be executed to qualify and accept the product. These test cases are executed by the customers themselves to quickly judge the quality of the product before deciding to buy the product. Acceptance test cases are normally small in number and are not written with the intention of finding defects. Sometimes acceptance test cases are developed jointly by the customers and the product organization. In this case, the product organization will have complete understanding of what will be tested by the customer for acceptance testing. In such cases, the product organization tests those test cases in advance as part of the system test cycle itself to avoid any later surprises when those test cases are executed by the customer. Acceptance test cases failing in a customer site may cause the product to be rejected and many mean financial loss or may mean rework of product involving effort and time. Acceptance criteria. The next point is acceptance criteria. Total three acceptance criteria are there. Those are product acceptance, procedure acceptance, and service level agreements. We'll see the first one, that is product acceptance. First acceptance criteria is product acceptance. During the requirements phase, each requirement is associated with acceptance criteria. It is possible that one or more requirements may be mapped to form acceptance criteria. Whenever there are changes to requirements, the acceptance criteria are accordingly modified and maintained. If you want to change the requirements, then you need to modify the acceptance criteria. Acceptance testing is not meant for executing test cases that have not been executed before. It is the existing test cases are looked at and certain categories of test cases can be grouped to form acceptance criteria. Next, testing for adherence to any specific legal or contractual terms is included in the acceptance criteria. Testing for compliance to specific laws can be part of the acceptance criteria. This is all about product acceptance. Next acceptance criteria is procedure acceptance. We have finished product acceptance. The next one is procedure acceptance. Acceptance criteria can be defined based on the procedures followed for delivery. Before delivering or while delivering, we need to follow some procedures. What are those procedures? For example, it may be a documentation or it may be a release media of a product. Some more examples of acceptance criteria are, the first one is user or administration and troubleshooting documentation should be part of the release. The second one is along with binary code, the source code of the product with build script to be delivered in a CD. We need to deliver a CD with binary code and the source code. A minimum of 20 employees are trained on the product usage prior to deployment, because when we train the employees, then it will save time to train again 20 employees or some employees. They can use the product very easily. These procedural acceptance criteria are verified or tested as part of the acceptance criteria. Now the third acceptance criteria is Service level agreements or SLA. Service level agreements can become part of the acceptance criteria. Service level agreements are generally part of a contract signed by the customer and product organization. The important contract items are taken and verified as part of acceptance testing. For example, the first example is all major defects that come up during first 3 months of deployment needed to be fixed free of cost. Second example is downtime of the implemented system should be less than 0.1%. Third example is all major defects to be fixed within 48 hours of reporting. With some criteria as defined in the above examples, it may look as though there is nothing to be tested or verified, but the idea of acceptance testing here is to ensure that the resources are available for meeting those service level agreements. This is all about acceptance testing. Therefore, acceptance testing is done by the customer or by the representative of the customer to check whether the product is ready for use in the real life environment. Thank you.